This is Minecraft Skyblock, where we have exactly 100 days to beat the Ender Dragon. Can we do it? Let's find out. Okay, so we are on the Skyblock island. I've been wanting to do a Skyblock for ages, so, you know, we're just going to get straight into Skyblock, aren't we? But first we need to make a cobblestone generator. I remember how to do this, so we get some ice. So hopefully everything goes alright, but we're going to place our ice there, and break that. We'll place our lava there, and put it there. And there we go, we have cobblestone. So I need to obviously get this tree, and yeah, we get a load of wood from this as well. So, made a crafting table. Then I managed to make myself a pickaxe. And we got some cobble. Oh, we already got an achievement, Stone Age. So we need one more piece and then we'll be able to make a stone pickaxe. So let me grab the 2 sticks that I had in here. We can go like this, and whoop, stone pickaxe. Look at that. But yeah, there we go. Oh, we got a sapling. Oh, wait, I should probably collect saplings, shouldn't I, before I lose them all. There we go, we got another one. Alright, we're fine. We're completely fine. Oh, we got another one. Oh, another one. We got 4. Oh, from one tree. That's kind of crazy. I then mined up like 4 hours worth of cobblestone. Crazy amounts. And then I decided I was going to expand the island. Look at this placement. Oh, the cobblestone generator was taking up a lot of space, so I decided I was going to build another platform. So I got my half slabs, and yeah, I don't know what this was. What? Oh, okay, we're back. I've never seen that before. I made the exact same design cobblestone generator, and I put in our water and our lava, and then I decided to go back to the main island and get the rest of our dirt and just try and make a little grass platform, maybe for mobs to spawn. Who knows? I saw an opportunity on the island over there, and I wasn't going to mess this up, was I? So I decided I was going to platform over there. We got our sugarcane that I wanted to grab, and there was some things in the chest that was going to be becoming very, very useful. I then decided to hurry back to the island before I died with all the stuff on me, and I knew I was going to do that. So I hurried back, we made a furnace using 8 cobblestone, and then we made some charcoal. Obviously with the charcoal I made some torches to light up our goddamn dark island. It was crazy. And now you get to watch me cut down the trees, so there you go. After cutting down the tree, I went to the sand island and cleared it all out. Then eventually I wanted to expand the island a little bit more and make another like section of it, so that's exactly what I did. I got some cobblestone slabs and made another section to the island. Now I was going to use this to produce some saplings, so I put down all the saplings that we obviously got in the chest. Yeah, we made a cute little island. I then decided I was going to build a infinite water source because there was a water source on the sand island, so that's exactly what I did. I then made some torches, if I remember how to make torches. We placed those down all around on our islands. It was then time that I decided it was time for us to build a farm, you know? So I put down most of the dirt that we had left, and I built like a cool little design. It does kind of look like a bone, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I then put down our pumpkin and our melon seed and the 1 wheat seed we actually had to our name. Look at our little island. It looks pretty cute. Look. At this moment I realised I had some sugarcane, so I planted that as well. I then took some of the sand that we obviously got from the island and I put some cactus on it so we could start growing some cactus. Realising it's me and I'm probably going to fall off the island, I decided I was going to build some stone walls. So I put stone walls literally everywhere around the island and I wasn't able to fall off then. So, you know, safety first. Listen, if it's me, I'm going to fall off the island at some point. So you have to be careful, you know. I then realised that I kind of forgot to light up the little island, but you know, there turns out to be a Enderman, so I didn't know what to do at this moment. I was panicking, and yeah, we died.
Sup, bro?
I then tried to take out my anger on killing it, and it happened again. I died, and again, I died. This Enderman was a pain in the ass. Like, literally every time I spawned in, he was just in the eye line. But eventually, I managed to kill him, and I got absolutely nothing for it. But, I had to do a little dance, just because I killed him. At this point, I realised that growing crops is crazy, crazy slow, so we were going to need some bones, and to do that, we was going to have to build a mob farm. Now, you know what? I wasn't just going to build a small-ass mob farm. I was going to build the biggest one I've ever built in my life, just because, So I built, the outside pillar bits, pretty standard stuff, pretty standard mob farm, and then I spent so much cobble, by the way, on this. This was ridiculous. The amount of cobble I had to spend on this was insane. But eventually I managed to make the mob farm mostly done. So I had to build just the platforms left. I built all the waterways, and yeah, it was pretty simple, to be honest. I managed to make the platforms using most of the cobble. I didn't want to use slabs just in case it let any light in and then I would have to redo the whole thing. So I just went send it, and I went and mined way too much goddamn cobblestone. But, we got some melon, and at least our stuff had grown by then, However, I realised when I was building the roof, I was a bit of an idiot, and I forgot to light it up, so it turned into a mob farm being on top of the mob farm, which ended up with my death. Again. I managed to try and get back up to the mob farm, and then I found out that it started spawning inside as well. So, yeah. That happened. I then managed to close the roof and get everything sorted. It took a little while, and I died way too many times. But, I thought I'd just fast forward it a little bit, and our mob farm started to work. There were so many drops. The rates of this thing was crazy. We had our first piece of wheat that managed to grow. But, now we had a mob farm, I was able to get a billion bones. So I was able to grow absolute everything I wanted. We was never going to go hungry ever again. So I can make just millions and millions of trees as well. So that means I could get unlimited wood, and that's literally what I did for the next 20 hours of this game, I swear. Then I decided I was going to be awkward and use birchwood for the outside of the rails. And I literally sat there for ages, and we managed to get our first iron bar, which was going to allow us to pretty much do nothing. But you know what, I had to go to the nether, so we managed to get our lava bucket, and then our water bucket. There we go. And we had 3 lava buckets that we got from the chest earlier, so I was able to make the last 3 pieces of obsidian that we would need to make the portal. Now, the only problem is I didn't have any gravel to make a flint and steel, so I had to light this by using the old-fashioned method of lighting everything on fire. Literally everything. But then, after a while, I managed to get the portal, just to light, I don't know. I was literally just went AFK. It took absolutely forever, but, we managed to get our portal lit up. So, this is our first attempt to go into the nether, and I was super excited. However, when I got there, I realised that, was that a different portal? We were supposed to be over there. Why? So then I built all the way over there using a crap ton of cobble, which I had farmed up, but we managed to get an ice, some sugarcane, and obviously we can get some glowstone from it as well. So it's going to be good for us. I decided to stop phantoms from spawning. I was probably going to need a bed. So I grabbed the string, I'm going to make some wool, and then, we're just going to make 2 beds. I then realised that if I was going to even have a chance of doing this in 100 days, I was going to have to go into the nether and build a lot of stuff in the nether. So I built a massive sky tower in the nether, and we was going to build basically a killing trap for pigmen and the piglins as well. So that's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly how it's going to work. So basically, they're just going to, for some reason, get targeted by me. I'm going to attack them or something like that. And yeah, that happened. I forgot you needed to wear gold armor for the piglins not to attack you. So yeah, we lost all the stuff. But, I came back and we had a few gold now, so I wanted to trade and see what items we could get. Got some spectral arrows and a fire charge, so I ran home as fast as I could. There was also this chest right next to the portal which I didn't think was here before, but I mean, it had some weeping vines, twisting, and warp fungus and stuff, so there you go. Also got my first potato, which I didn't know was in the chest, but we've got potato now. Obviously, with all our bone meal, I nearly ate the potatoes. We was going to be able to get unlimited potatoes, and we went back to the piglins and tried to trade some more. So I was looking basically for some obsidian and some gravel, and just a bunch of different items really, but the gravel was the most important one. Look how satisfying it is just watching this work. But using the items I traded, I came back to the base, and I made a little, like, I don't know, forge, I guess. A little soul forge, I guess. But using the gravel and our dirt, we was able to make this coarse dirt. Now this basically turns the gravel into dirt, and then I can actually use the stone hoe to turn it back into regular dirt. It's a very complicated system, but that basically gives us unlimited dirt. And exactly what we needed. So I then finished up the rest of the wood around our island, and I decided I was actually going to use the dirt that we just made. So we was going to make a new farm. Anyone have a guess what farm it would be? Can you have a guess? Yes, that's right. We're going to make a sugarcane farm. So I filled in all the spaces of water that I needed. Water. And I put down all the sugarcane we had. Don't have too much, but I'm sure we get loads eventually. I then forgot to light it up, and yeah, we had a few dangerous creatures over here. You know, all that dirt, and it was just creepers that were going to blow it up. But we had a few creepers, a couple of zombies, and a spider, I believe it was. So we can take those out. There was a creeper on the other side. Don't know how he got there. We had this spider, and then we had one more creeper. We needed space and we needed storage, so I decided to build a massive arse platform right outside of our main area. So this was going to hold all the chests, all the items, and maybe a few other things later on down the road. I was kind of planning it in my head as I went, but yeah, I was just building a massive platform for now. I feel like it turned pretty good. Obviously, then I actually use our birch, our birch slabs to make it look very nice and pretty. And then because it's me, I put some walls on it because I knew I was going to fall off at some point if I didn't. I then realised that if we was going to be able to get a lot of wood and stuff like that, we was going to need the big trees. Look how sick that tree looks though. Doesn't it look really, really cool? Especially with the shaders. I don't know. I just thought that was awesome. But then I obviously had to light up the area because I'm me and I forgot to. So, yeah. I then chopped down said tree to be able to get a crap ton of spruce wood. Literally, I was just chopping down trees for absolutely ages. And then I managed to make a few chests and was able to make a new storage area. Now I decided I did want to make it look nice, so I decided to put some wood pillars between it, and then I had an idea that I was probably going to put a roof on it eventually. We could have this as being our little storage and house area. So yeah, we started off with that. I tried to organise all the stuff that I had, but I had a crap ton of stuff. I then came over to the mob farm and there was actually a chicken jockey, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure these are very, very rare, but we managed to get a new chicken. A chicken. A chicken on the island. A chicken. Would you believe it or not? I don't know how it got out. I guess it could just walk out the door because it's only 1 block high, but I managed to get a chicken, I guess. And then obviously, had to feed the chicken. So then I came over with a pumpkin as a peace offering and a few melon slices, Eat the melon. He decided he didn't want to eat it. So then I realised I can make some nether brick. I don't know why I done this, to be honest. I have no idea in the slightest. But I have a nether brick now. There we go. I then went back to farming a bunch of gold. We was going to need a load of it if I was going to trade it with some of the piglins, and obviously get some golden apples and stuff like that for the boss fight eventually. But look how satisfying this looks. I sped this up a lot. I literally just AFK'd here for absolutely ages. I eventually had some iron nuggets to be able to make iron ingots, and then we would be able to spend these iron ingots and make some shears. So we was going to be able to use these shears to be able to get the twisted vines and the weeping vines. I believe that's what they're called. And yeah, so we just had infinite ones of these as well. Obviously I could use the shears for a bunch of different things as well if we need to in the future. Then I had another chicken jockey. And so I killed the zombie, and we had a new nice little chicken family. Look, a little baby chicken. How adorable is that, though? It's very, very adorable. Now, I realised these chickens are probably going to kill themselves, so I had to make a little pen for them. I designed a tiny ass little pen. I don't know what I was doing at this point, I'll be honest. But, you know, I feel like it turned out pretty good, so I decided I was going to bring over our little chickens and put them on this tiny little pen. I didn't think they could escape through the little gaps inside, but I was just gonna risk it anyway. So, yeah, we'll take the chickens in there and close the gate. So this was the point where I headed back to the Nether. Far, far away, there was this little island with a blaze spawner on it. And I quickly found out that there was a lot of blazes on it. Like, I mean an absurd amount of blazes. And a lot of pigmen as well. And I accidentally hit one of the pigmen. So, you know, wasn't going to be easy, was this? But, we died. Again. So I went back into the Nether, and I went again, tried my hardest just to make it slowly over to this platform. Like, the blazes are terrifying. They were doing so much damage to me, and obviously I didn't want to wear any armor because I knew I was going to die. I literally knew I was going to die. So what I did is I tried to build like a little platform on the little island just so I was safe. But you know, it's me playing the game, so it had to be very, very difficult, and yeah. We eventually found out there was a chest on the island as well. However, when I wasn't looking, there was a blaze, like that close. I didn't know really what to do here, but the blaze came down a little hole and he murdered me again. This was like my 20th death, I'm not even kidding. It was something. But eventually we made our way back over to the I died again. It's part of Minecraft, you know? I eventually found it in a place where I could actually like try and hit and kill some of these blazes. So I managed to try and farm a few blaze rods, but I hit a pigman and I got killed through the damn wall. Which didn't make any sense. But I managed to get 4 blaze rods and I was just getting the hell out of there. I was very much done at this point. So, coming back a little while later, I was ready with our blaze rod and a few cobble, and we was able to make a brewing stand. Now, obviously, this is going to be super useful for us for converting villages eventually, and to be able to start that process, I was going to need to be able to get a fermented spider eye. Now, you can only grow large mushrooms on mycelium or podzol, and the only way to get podzol is by growing 2x2 spruce trees. For some reason, it creates podzol underneath it, so that's exactly what I did. I cut down the tree, and then we was able to grow a large mushroom. There we go. So I was able to chop this down as well, and we can multiply our mushrooms quite rapidly, to be fair. I thought it was better if I did do a red mushroom as well, so I grew that one, and I also cut it down as well. I then grabbed our sugar, grabbed our spider eye, and then grabbed our round mushroom, and it was going to be able to make our fermented spider eye. Perfect. Using some of the bottled waters and the other potions I've had, I made a decision to use them for this potion. We got our fermented spider eyes and we was able to make our potion of weakness. So we added a gunpowder to it and we was able to make splash potions of weakness. Now obviously I was going to need a golden apple, so I went back to the Nether, farmed some gold, and we had everything that we needed to be able to cure a villager. So this is what I did. I went and found one in our mob farm, brought them over to here, and we was able to get our first villager. So obviously I threw the potion of weakness on him, and then we can click him with the golden apple, and eventually he will turn into a normal villager. There we go, we had our first villager on our skyblock, which is crazy. It's crazy that you can do that. It's so cool. Also that lightning was very well timed there. But I decided I was going to need to build a little habitat for him. Or a house, I guess. They're not an animal. But yeah, I built like a massive downwards bit. I don't know. I thought I'd be able to keep an eye on them a lot better, just in case there's anything bad that spawns in. So I surrounded the whole little village place with a load of spruce logs, and then I made a tiny little farm in there for them as well. For our villager to be able to trade, we needed to make a composter. Now, he was going to react to this once it obviously gets into daytime, and that will mean that he will start basically planting crops, and he'll be able to breed with the other villager once you get it, which would be crazy. I then went back to the Nether, and I started trading with the piglins. We was able to get a load, and I mean a load of different items, like a load of gravel, a load of, I don't know, just like a load of iron ingots and stuff like that, some more iron armor. It was really, really good. I got really lucky, to be honest. I then had enough gold and everything by sitting AFK at the farm to be able to get another villager. So this one had a shovel. I don't know, he must have been like a farmer villager in his lifetime, probably got turned into a zombie, but we managed to trap the zombie, and we was going to do the exact same thing that we done last time. So we was going to have to get our weakness potion, once I get some food, and we was going to throw it onto the zombie, and then obviously we can just click in with the apple, and then eventually we'll have another villager. And there we go, we managed to get our villager. It took a little while, but it was fine, I just skipped it. So we managed to obviously grow a load of potatoes because we was going to need to feed these villagers for them to breed. But before I even done this, they, they just decided they was going to have a child anyway. So, yeah, I was kind of just like watching them. Anyway, listen, I was just planting crops that were just, I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, we need to make a load of beds because I think the villagers, they need food, and to be able to make their offspring, they need obviously beds. They need a load of beds. I think it's like 2 beds or 3 beds per villager. So we was literally going to have to just make all our wool into beds and just place them down in here. So eventually, because we have all these beds, we were able to get a ton, and I mean a ton of villagers, which is going to be great for us. I then made a blast furnace, and then I needed to make a smithing table, so I made that as well. And we was going to basically put these into our like villager pen, because these, they had the child. Oh my god. But yeah, these are basically the, I guess, workbenches, so they will basically have a profession depending on the item you put down. And eventually we had a tiny little slime appear in here, which I guess this means it's a slime chunk, which is good and bad, but we got our first slime ball. We got 2 slime balls actually, which is pretty cool. I don't know. But eventually I came back and there was an iron golem. I basically got a load of emeralds. This was a little while later, and there was a load of villagers. I've been trading a crazy amounts. This is literally ages and ages after. But I've traded a load with the villagers. He still has all the deals and stuff because I've not really traded too many of the items with him. So we can literally just spend all the emeralds I have gathered over a little while, and yeah, I don't know. We just had a load of diamond tools, and we could get a load of diamond axes and a hoe. However, we didn't have a guy that was selling swords, which kind of sucked. But, you know, I got all the necessary tools that we needed, so it was pretty good. Then there was the armor guy, and he was actually selling diamond and iron armor. So I bought a full set of each armor. Yeah, so this is what we were basically going to be able to use in the actual Ender Dragon fight eventually, so I then decided I was going to build a new place for chickens because they were in the way. Obviously I wanted to build my house where I put the pen, so we were going to have to get creative. Obviously I didn't want it all to be on one level, so I decided I was going to put it underneath. However, I did realise I put it underneath exactly where my main base is, so it's going to be quite noisy, but you know, that's completely fine. So what I did is I made a little water elevator, go down a little bit, place some blocks, and then I just basically sped this bit up, and yeah, I can show you the build. It wasn't anything too fancy. Obviously it was just a place where the chickens could stay and they would be out in the way of everything else on my goddamn island. There was a lot. We have a lot of stuff now. It was kind of crazy. But yes, eventually we managed to finish this bit up. I put some dirt down and I came over to the iron golem beating up a whole load of slimes. This must be a very, very big slime chunk or something. It must just overlap with one of this bits. But look how many slime balls there was. There was 7 slime balls. But then eventually I made the chicken journey and we took them down into the new little pen which I had made down here. I fenced it off and yeah, this was their new little home, you know. The 4 little chickens we had. It was kind of adorable to be fair. But then we bred them up and yeah, I don't know. I got some more eggs and I threw them in there as well. And look, we hatched 2 little chickens, which is even more adorable. I started building up our little house section. Obviously this is going to store all our like storage and all our chests and everything, so I wanted this to look kind of nice, you know. I've not really done many too like nice builds on this. Obviously the island looks nice, but I've never like really built a house or anything, so I was just going to build like a little barn. But then I realised there was a wandering villager, which I haven't even seen. It's crazy. I've seen 1 wandering villager this whole time. So I frantically looked around for our emeralds. We only had 24 left, but I was hopeful that we could get some dripstone or something. But it was awful. It was absolutely awful. There's a dandelion and some blue flowers. So I bought a few blue flowers and some fire coral blocks. But yeah, that was pretty appalling. So I went back to building a barn, and I felt like it looked pretty good, you know. I had a little snack break, as you do. I went back to building it, and I managed to finish off the roof. So we just used logs and cobblestone, spruce logs and cobblestone, and I feel like it turned out not too bad. I then decided I was going to move our like infinite water source around our little shrine. However, I realised, like, my brain just doesn't work sometimes, and, yeah, I just, listen, I couldn't get this to work. It was something, it was something, but, yeah, it's fine, you know, we got it sorted out eventually. Look at that, it's infinite water, right? Definitely. But then I managed to move on and finish a chest room, sort of. I managed to get like a load more chests in here, so we had a bunch more storage. I then realised I was going to have to go and get the chest, and there was a nether wart in this chest. I can't believe I never opened this chest like the whole time. Obviously I just didn't need a nether wart until now. But we managed to get our glass bottles. I made some out of some sand we had left over, and we was going to need these for some instant health potions and some feather falling potions, I believe they're called, or slow falling potions, that's it. So we eventually turned the nether wart into the potion, and then we added the phantom membrane to make potions of slow falling, added some redstone and some glowstone, and then obviously made those slash potions of healing as well. Then I made some end eyes. Okay, so I think we have everything that we need to be able to fight the Ender Dragon. Alright, so I'm going to look in the chest, see what we got. So we got bows, exactly what I need. I got the Ender Eyes, we traded it with some piglins for that. I got some golden apples, which is obviously going to save us if we take a lot of damage. I got fire resistance, I don't think we're going to need it. And I also got some diamond armor and some iron armor. Hopefully this provides enough protection, and hopefully we don't fall into the void instantly when we get in there. But yeah, I don't have a sword, which could be a problem. But I guess the axe will have to do. I guess we use the axe instead. I don't have a diamond sword. We never got it through one of the villages, and it takes ages to level up some of the villages. So we're going to put the bows on the hotbar. I'm going to put some food there, put some golden apples, probably like there. Put instant health potion and a falling potion. I guess that would actually do for now. We should be good. Do I really need a shovel? Not necessarily. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bow there, put that there, and then, yeah, I think we should be good. I'm going to swap these foods around as well. Okay, we're back, and everything should work right now. So we're going to jump into the end, and we're going to try and fight this dragon. So hopefully, let's go. I'm excited for this. I'm kind of nervous as well. So we got the Eyes of Ender. I'm going to put the food there. We've got the golden apples. I'm going to put those there. And we should be good to go in. Hopefully we do fine. I don't have a sword. I'm going to use an axe instead. But I guess we just send it. I probably should have got some blocks, shouldn't I? Oh, this is terrifying. Actually terrifying. Okay, right, we're on the main island. There's so many Endermen, I'm going to try not to look at it. Look at any of them. Oh, we have the dragon up there. What is this end? This end is so weird. Oh my god. Okay, right, we got a good boat. Hopefully they don't come attack me. We need to take out some of the... Ooh, is that the dragon? Oh. Right, we need to take out these, so... Oh, I need to eat some food as well. Try not to look at any Endermen. Okay, hold on. Right, let's take out one. Let's dodge the fireball. There's the thing in the middle. How am I supposed to hit those? My aim is just not that good. Okay, we can take out that one. Hold on. I hit that one. Very nice. Or bad that one. Aim a bit higher. Ooh! I don't really want to be using that boat. Right, there we go. We've got one more. Ooh. Can I aim? No, I can't. I really can't aim. I can't even see. Right, there we go. One more. I'm going to drink a potion of slow falling and I'm going to build up. Oh, he hit me so high up. Did I look at one of the Endermen? No, I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Ooh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh. He wanted the golden apples. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're doing fine. Damn Enderman. Ooh. Ooh. Right, there we go. Right, we killed the Enderman. That's fine. That's a weird angle. Hold on. Can I... Alright, that one's gone as well. Okay, if we... I think we're good. I think we destroyed them all. This is so... It feels so weird. It feels so weird to do this, but I'm just gonna... Okay. I don't think he's getting any healing anymore, so he should be fine. I've just got to try and hit him, I guess. There you go. One hit. Come on. I can't aim. Ooh. I nearly looked right at that Enderman. Are they coming for me? No, they're not. They're going for the dragon. Alright, that's fine. Come on. He just won't come down here. Okay, here we go. Doing good damage. The Enderman is pissed at the dragon though. Right, so we're about half health. It's not bad. I'm not doing too bad, to be fair. I'm hitting some of the arrows now. I've only got a certain amount of arrows left, so maybe I should have brought more arrows in hindsight. Come on. I don't want to waste the arrows. I have to be careful. He's not healing from going around these towers, so I just kind of need to wait for him to come back down. There's no way I can really hit him otherwise. Oh wait, he's coming back down. Here we go. Okay, he's immune to the arrows. I have one stack of arrows left, so let me put that there. I'm gonna have to pop the slow potion of like falling in a minute. just in case. Oh, here we go. He's coming down. I'll pop the slow falling potion just in case. Alright, now he's immune again. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Come on, he's so low. He's so low. Come on, a few more hits. 1, 2, and boom! We've done it. We have done it. We defeated the Ender Dragon. Oh my god, look at his face. What the hell? Woo! We done it. Holy crap. There we go. There were some close calls in that. I won't lie. There is some very, very, very close calls in that. But we managed to do it anyway. So hell yeah. Joe, I should have brought a torch with me. Actually, I can take one of the torches. Hold on. So I believe if you click this, it will go to somewhere. Right, there we go. And now we can actually collect the egg. If I go like this, and I put a torch down there, it should. There we go. We have our Ender Dragon egg. Look at that! It's actually sick. We actually done it. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. There was some really, really close calls in that, but like, I don't know, we survived pretty well. It was lucky I did have the golden apples on us. If we didn't have the golden apples, I probably would have died to some of the Endermen. And the armor kept up pretty well. Although we didn't have many enchantments on it as well, we done pretty good, to be fair. And there we go. We have completed it. That is the 100 days on Minecraft. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And there we go. We spawn back into our bed. So we can make a little monument for our Ender Dragon egg. Now, I thought about putting the dragon egg in a load of different places, but I thought there's one place where obviously I think it deserves to go. And right there you go. That's it. We done it. We done it. We defeated the Ender Dragon. And look at our place. It's actually amazing. It's actually goddamn amazing. We've done so much in the Skyblock 100 days, and you know, maybe a 200 days at some point. But thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the Minecraft 100 days. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Good luck, guys. Peace.